The Witching Hour, July 3rd, 2024. But first, please help my humble channel to grow. Like, subscribe, share, comment, any combination thereof. Why? Because you're beautiful on the inside and on the outside. That's why. Today was very interesting. They tried to, like a younger sibling tries to annoy another sibling by repeating every word they said. That's kind of how the targeting works when I'm praying. So, to anchor myself to be able to do my prayer, which the first one lasted 3 hours. That's long for me. I don't generally pray that long. I use my breathing as an anchor. And I listen to my breathing from inside my head, right through my sinuses, to where it's like listening to a whisper, the tiniest whisper. I keep my breathing just low enough, the way the Lord has led me, to where I can barely hear it. And each time I inhale and exhale, I work towards saying the word love and pretending as though that whisper is the word love. So they were hitting me on that. They were hitting me with high-pitched noise that was almost exactly to the point of my whisper, the way I was listening to myself whisper as I inhaled and exhaled. I speak in tongues. Now, typically when I'm speaking simultaneously, I speak in tongues and in English. A lot of times the tongues will fall away because it's just not easy. And today, for some reason, the Lord really had me speaking in tongues much more consistently, which is why the first prayer lasted 3 hours. I started at 11:58, and when I stopped, it was 2:58 a.m. 11:58 p.m. to 2:58 a.m. So praying in tongues. They hit you with vibrations that are similar to almost like a clunky motor. And they were hitting me with vibrations synchronized to me to the way I was praying in tongues. So my lips will move as I'm praying in tongues. I do my best to try to internally imagine each syllable, because we don't know, generally speaking, we don't know what the tongues are. You just hear the syllables. And then in my mind, I'm praying in English. So they're hitting me they're trying to hit me at the very same pace that I'm speaking in tongues. So it was curious to know that they were not able to interfere with the English prayer, because if I'm able to pray in both languages at the same time, they overshadow each other, and it's not easy on my mind either. It's not like I was doing it consistently the whole 3 hours. I was just doing it much more consistently. And so it's interesting to begin to have the Lord reveal the limits of this program. Because if I wasn't praying in tongues, they would be able to do more mind reading, and they would literally start targeting me at the English prayer. So all they could do was attack me against the mimicking the praying in tongues, but they could not attack the English prayer, which is what they would typically do as if I just let the tongue sort of fall to the wayside. They'll attack the English prayer that's not said out loud, or my lips don't move to that. God bless.